If they bring heat, I have to react. He has said this is because of corruption.
You are
That's
accustomed with this heat, Mr.
my lord.
Accustomed.
Which
You
one?
are accustomed with this heat.
My lord, I am also accustomed with this.
Temperatures,
I am also
temperatures,
accustomed.
Mr. Banerjee,
Yes, one side. It is
temperatures
not
are,
one side.
Mr.
I am
Banerjee,
also accustomed how the councils are attacked me. I am also accustomed. The point is this is a listen, my lord.
Why you are getting
No, I am not.
temperatures are
After
soaring
seeing
to
a lot-
40. Let's not raise it further.
No, what?
Temperatures are soaring
No,
to 40.
You see,
It's very hot outside.
where is the
Mr.
corruption?
Banerjee.
No. I am unsuccessful candidate. Therefore, terminate everyone's service.
Everyone.
That is his target. Since I have not become successful, what is the fear? What is the why? Since I have become unsuccessful, therefore everybody's service is terminated. And when staying in the court, everybody's service should be terminated. Here they are asking, they are coming for the client. But
Appeal of the board. Tiwari has said that you take it from the appellate. This is the letter, my lord. He has made an endorsement to that effect.
But I have an argument.
Yes.
I have an argument. Very less similar. I have an they are my lord, everybody has his own view and he will speak. My argument is this: if a document has been relied upon without disclosing anybody, that document on that score alone, the judgment has to be
No,
successful.
that is separate, Mr. Bandyopadhyay. When we are hearing it, Mr. Who is for the board? You.
Well, IAP for the IAP.
Mr. Dotto, this paper book can be circulated amongst them so that they can get a copy. And so that no such objection arises at a future.
My lord, the problem is this board's paper book. The problem. I am just kind of this is the problem arose when the matter appeal court had taken up the matter. Board has argued first. Then I had to argue in the board paper book or the board paper. All papers are not there. All papers are not there.
It is in which paper book?
My lord.
Which paper book contains all the documents?
Now, therefore, a compilation has been made by.
That is without that spiral binding.
That is
document,
without the
na?
spiral.
Mala, in that case, Mala, in that case, probably
That doesn't contain the spiral band.
no, Mala, in that case, number one could be the spiral binding.
Now, let us go
Mala,
one by one.
Mala,
You this compilation which you have prepared.
Yes.
You shared it with.
I have already shared. I have already shared. Does not have the convenience. That convenience brief I have shared. Spiral banding করা একটা 121 পাতার একটা spiral banding আছে যেটা record
Mala, we specifically need two things. One is the spiral binding, and another is what the boards and everyone said before the learned single bench, because we are not
Mr.
there.
Bandyopadhyay is similarly situated with you.
I don't mind, but Lordship kindly
Mr. Bandyopadhyay says there is no such problem. He can start his
no,
argument.
Mala, today I have an apprehension. That's Mr. Bandyopadhyay's view, which maybe I do respect that. But I feel today's environment is completely different. We do not know. This matter might go before the Honorable Supreme Court. But we have had the examples. So now we need to see every document so that we can defend.
This is not in the judgment, sir.
Well, I said only two things.
Mr. Dotto, why don't you share your paper?
Lord, may I make this suggestion? May I make this suggestion? I have the soft copy of the paper book myself.
Very good.
My junior also has. Whoever requires may write to my learned junior. He'll send them by email. Let them provide the email IDs.
Done, Mala, that is, but that.
Press of a button, everything will go. This is one set of document.
Yes. And
The
that is-
other set of document is which has been prepared by Mr. Shakko Sen's junior.
Yes.
Let that also be circulated in this similar manner.
Yes.
You have that copy?
No, I don't have.
I have
So-
copy. I
Correct.
will-
Acha.
The third is the so-called spiral.
Spiral.
Somebody has to take responsibility for that. Let that also be circulated in the same manner.
Part of the paper book.
That spiral binding.
Yes.
document.
Part of the paper book, my lord.
So that is a part of the
Very
paper.
well, then it's all right.
So that can be transferred to them. whoever-
Yes, yes, yes.
If the
If
paper
it-
book is given, then
Everything will.
No, he will give the soft copy, Mr.
That's
Bandyopadhyay.
right.
Yes, my lord. Once it is scanned,
We are very
it can be
reliable
circulated.
soft copy.
No, Mr. Sen and Mr. Lahiri, the convenience volumes that you have prepared,
Yes.
does it contain anything in addition to the paper books?
No, we have
Then
done
why do you want us to rely on the convenience volume?
I have prepared, my lord.
No point increasing papers.
Yes.
That is necessary for our contention because our contention was never there before the writ court, single bench. We were not parties.
Correct.
So for.
So that's what I asked. Is there any document in addition to this in your convenience volume?
Yes, there may
Malad,
be.
Malad, may I just one
We don't know what is
one,
there. in
one
the
thing,
manual.
two things are very important.
Basic documents, sir.
The two things are very important. Point is, since we are not there, we are having our substantive pleading that we have pleaded in our stay application, because this is the first time we have got it. Stay petition, we have made our pleading. That pleading has to be taken into consideration, apart from compilation and other things.
No, that is there now, Mr. Bandyopadhyay, that is already there.
That is already on record.
As we have requested, you people will share those soft
Yes.
copies.
Yes.
I am fixing up a date
True.
on which you
Yes.
start the argument.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
With
yes.
deepest respect, my lord, in the compilation which was permitted by Mr.
We
Shakur.
would request another thing, if you can make a short, the appearing councils and the group of the matters, so that we will hear the lead council and finish it.
True, true.
Well, this is not a question of lead counsel. Well, it is a question of everyone has its own view to argue.
We are not saying that. We know that, Mr. Bandyopadhyay. If anybody wants to add anything, he will add. There
But
is no
there could
problem
be,
with
there
that.
could be hardly,
Allot us some time.
there would be,
Each one of
no,
us.
that may not be required. There may be hardly 7 to 8 councils who would be arguing, spread over to 32,000 number of teachers who have been serving for last 8 years.
Then what is your difference with Mr. Bandyopadhyay's client?
My lord, fundamental point like locus, no difference. Now, Mr. Bandyopadhyay
No,
thinks,
not locus or merits also.
What I
Most
think
likely,
or
yeah,
not
but
think,
you are-
please
you are
don't put it
similar
on my mouth, please.
my lord, I do not know.
No, what I think
I do
I
not
don't
know.
think you don't put it in
But,
my
uh,
mouth.
I do not
There
know.
will
You
be no
were there
duplication.
when I argued the matter, practically stay petition, I argued the matter. You know what I know, I do not. Now why you are in a conflict? If you do
We
not
can
know,
say
then
that
you
there
don't
will
say.
be no duplication.
Then
There
don't
will be
say.
additional
Of course.
to argue, otherwise we will cut off.
But whether Millard, excuse me, Millard, whether Millard, Millard, I have argued the matter before the appeal court. That Mr. Gupta and myself argued the matter.
But now it will start as
Mr.
zero.
Dhar, Mr. Dhar, let it
Please,
speak.
Dhar, please. Otherwise, you speak a volume. Now, you become Mr. Dhar, we become a leading counselor. আরে তুমি বলতেই দিচ্ছিস না তো তুই আজকে কি হলো তোর? Millard, see, in the Mr. Gupta argued and thereafter mainly I argued and Mr. Kaur argued. Some portions were argued. In the Supreme Court, I argued. Therefore, Millard, I need time. Whether who will argue, which point, what point, I will cover the entire matter, Millard. I need 2 hours time to argue. That whenever you will losses give it, I do not mind. First, last, middle, wherever you will losses will place, I have no objection. But I am making myself clear, whatever the arguments are being made by the any council,
We will place
irrespective of
you
the- I
before
will
the
make my
parties, sir.
I will make my argument A to Z.
So Mr. Gupta,
Yes, yes, yes.
then you start what,
Wait,
you can start today also, we can get an overview so that we can. Or you
Congratulations.
people are not ready.
Millard, fix a date, Millard, so that
Millard, I can start argument. I am ready to argue even.
Right, because there was an order of the earlier decision bench on 4th September that no further proceedings are allowed.
Paragraph,
The applications after that order have not been charged, have not been considered. So long as if it is understood that those applications will not be presently considered.
This order is there. It cannot be, it will not be considered.
Millard,
Then they will not have those applications. File their.
paragraph 9. We make it clear that
But they will be, we cannot, let us not make it complex. If anybody comes with a pleading, that will be similar to the pleadings which are already.
no,
There is an
no, paragraph.
Kindly cease.
Millard, kindly see, paragraph.
Court is here, if anything.
Millard,
additional
kindly
comes,
see,
we shall-
just can I read one sentence of the order which was passed by the division bench last order? Paragraph 90 of the order. 4th September 2024, no? 23. We make it clear that no further pleadings or disclosures of documents shall be allowed any further.
Hmm.
Why this order was passed? This order was passed when the matter was being taken up, Millard, if one after another application was coming. Then court has to allow, court has to say, Millard, at one time court has to put a, Millard, has to stop it. Court has said all so many applications are there. If your lordships find in here, in this appeal, even if the appeals are 30, well,
Just one more.
in that case, your lordship will find 300 or 400 applications are there. Now, if kindly decide first whether lordships will go into the appeal or not. If the appeal is hard, everything will be decided. If the applications are, then the applications will
No,
go
no, we
to
will hear the appeal. Yes, we heard the appeal.
appeal. Therefore, my lord, kindly fix up any other date.
Alright.
No copy of the application, sir. It's very unfortunate. Now they are asking for it cannot hear that.
The lordship may simply ignore the applications
So
and
we
continue
will-
hearing the
we
appeal.
will start hearing the appeal.
Yes.
Whatever applications are there, there will be counsels for that. We will consider their prayer, unless otherwise it gets bogged down, we cannot proceed further. So let it start, Mr. Banerjee, let it start.
They are enlarging the scope of the read application. It's totally
That we will consider. Ashutal. Then
Malad,
we will- we will
item
hear it.
37, Malad, there is a application for addition of party in item 37. So lordships will consider it now or
Let the appeal hearing start. Whatever applications are there, we will consider their submissions also, whichever order Mr. Bandyopadhyay is pointing out.
Malad,
we
that
will
is-
go into it and we will consider.
that is for
Then
addition of party, Malad, that's a performance.
Then we are fixing it on 7th at 2 p.m. Mr. Shami Ahmed, it will not end on one day. Let it start. Let us
After
proceed
vacation,
further.
let it start. It will start after vacation. Malad, kindly see, this will not be finished before vacation.
They have waited for
Malad, your lordships have seen that the other matters which I was arguing, your lordships have seen, Malad, circuit bench, your lordships have
gone to the court
Malad,
after
during-
7 years.
Mr. Bandyopadhyay, we have to start. Na? We have to
I
start.
don't mind.
Let us start. Let us see how much time they take. And if it spills over the vacation, that is another issue.
But on 7th, my lord, your lordship keeps it at 2 o'clock. But with this understanding that the board will start on 7th.
We'll start on that.
I am,
Yes.
Malad, after board, your lordships give me chance, I will argue. After board, your lordships give me chance, after board submission.
Yes.
If your lordships give me chance, I will argue.
Yes, you argue. Let them finish it off. with art. As you had been the lead counsel, you argue, then we will hear others if so.
Would your lordship indicate regarding these 3 documents which are
We
required to
shall
be
not indicate, this is understood.
understood?
We should not add words to what has been given, that will create further complication. It is a matter of such a wide ambit, whatever we say, that
I
may be
understand.
interpreted in some other. So it is understood, you please exchange your soft copies. You exchange
Yes.
your soft copies so that we can commence hearing on 7th.
একটা আইপ্যাডটা কিনে দিলাম কিসের জন্য? এই যে আইপ্যাডটা, একটা আইপ্যাড যেহেতু
You are the successful candidate who is working.
We are all the successful. He's unsuccessful.
We are successful. We are successful. Corruption will become unsuccessful.
No corruption, no. Nothing.
don't say about corruption.
I am
Don't say corruption.
Not even a party.
Don't show corruption.
No allegation of corruption.
These council, Malad, these council for unsuccessful candidates. Only one target is this. Only, yes, he will go. World is
Why
also
were
saying.
you sleeping?
The Malad, kindly see.
Why were you
His
sleeping?
endeavor is nothing. Is I am unsuccessful candidate. Therefore, terminate everyone's service.
Everyone.
That is his target. Since I have not become successful, what is their fear?
Unsuccessful.
What is the why? Since I have become unsuccessful, therefore everybody is terminated. And when staying in the court, everybody's service should be terminated. Here they are asking, they are coming for the client. Well, can you see?
Mr. Bandyopadhyay,
After
let us
expiry of
start,
panel.
let us start.
Let us start.
Cross objections would be there.
Yes.
We should be mature enough.
There is no problem. There is
Samim is to
there is
take
no
away jobs.
there is no
Our only
There
endeavor
is-
is because he is to take away jobs. Nothing else.
there is no
After
process.
sleeping over, after
There
sleeping
is no
over, they
process
write for
remember.
5 years.
Give appointment to us.
This will not end us to anything.
2017 selection process.
Malad, we will argue. Malad, we will show to your lordships. We will show to your lordships how there can be a judicial indiscipline because two judgments in respect of this matter have been ignored by the learned single judge. And if your lordship says, why Mr. Samim alone, even the learned single judge who has passed the judgment,
Mr.
is
Bandyopadhyay, let
Against.
us not going.
no, I'm saying the learned single judge who has delivered the judgment now openly is saying, I will see how the
Bandyopadhyay, why
32,000.
you are going into that? We are on- But simply bringing up the heat, sir.
Bringing, no, I have not brought it. The great council has come here, he has said corruption. That's the reason he is there. No, your lordship do not allow to bring the heat by them. Kindly see, for making a reel.
Even the SC is
Listen,
not
that's
working.
it. For making a reel and send it to the outside and minting money on the basis of the reel by the council, that is not helpful. That is not helpful.
Let us think of the litigation.
Corruption.
Let us think of the litigation.
But this will start from 10:30.
Corruption.
So let us not combat on that.
Chawat chakri khao.
Why you are shouting like this, sir? Why you are shouting? Or if-
If there was a panel, the thing would have been. There is a panel as such.
Let us start on 7th. Let us start. We will get your hearing.